Okay, Chris Manners here, and what I want to do is go over with you really quickly here a recent thread that came up. A member brought this up on here and asked why on our preferred anonymous proxies, why when you enter them in, that they into this clean talk site, that they end up showing as spam. So let me get to the bottom of this and show you exactly why this happens on here. So I go into my account and I'll go ahead and test another proxy here. Pretty much every single one if you use clean talk, and I'll tell you why in a second. Find, and I want to point something out here when you do this. So notice the last three digits of here. It says 117 belongs to a network of here, and look at the difference in network on here. They're saying a network, this is A, B, C, and D block. The C and D blocks are completely different. So this first two parts on here, and there's a million combinations after this, right, were reported as spam. It shows it down here. Okay, it's a little, well, it's not a little, it's a lot misleading on here. And then supposedly on here it says this site on here for this span attack logs. It doesn't mean this particular one on here. Let me just prove it. You can do like 1,000 of these on different sites. So here's another one on here. This is what my IP address on here, and I will log this in. Same one, and check this. It'll give a minute to do, and if it comes out check green not listed, then I'm good on here. So if you go down here, it shows on all these that it's not listed. There's not one single place, and this is the kind of the key core source that all the sites use out there. So is not on here. The fine backlinks are offline, should not be used. So these are offline on here. So far it's fine. Okay, so here's another one here. You enter in your IP address, which I did here. Check it. This is exactly where it's supposed to be on here, and everything looks good on that end of it. And it's got the spammus on here and the other spam cop that they got. It's all clear. So there's nothing wrong with this. Let's just run through these again just really quickly. You can do these with any of your IP addresses, and they just show up consistently the same way. Now every once in a while it could actually be a spam one, but if you just check on a couple of these sites, these other ones, this one I'm not going to. I'm going to explain to you why in a minute. This one is this again. It belongs to right up here, just the A, B, and slot, but it's counting everything beyond that. And understand there's probably a million, or maybe not a million, maybe 100,000 possible other IP addresses with these 6 different combinations here. Okay, and so it's just extremely misleading. I'm going to just show you again here. We go through these, and they will pass through again. I haven't pre-staged this. I'm just doing this on the fly, and they come down here. They all check fine there. We'll go back here. I'll enter one in here again. Again, there are hundreds and hundreds of these types of sites out there which you can check for the IP score and determine what's a proxy. Has it been reported as spam or not on here? So this one's, go through and check this one. Let's go. Let's do this one again. And then I'll go back and we'll check the other site, and I'll show you why on here. And see, these are okay. They just go through all these. And if you get any of their reds that listed, even if I got one listed, I'd be okay, but none of them are listed on here as being reported as spam on here. And here's one. It's in Colorado. It's where it's supposed to be, and it's all clear with spam. Okay, so we're talking about this particular IP address. Remember, what you're getting here are dedicated IPs. There's no other people using them. Okay, so why is this happening? They're trying to sell you something here. So if you go through this on here and go, oh, geez, this is a spam. I got to do something about it. So let me show you how. And so the reason you found this site is you were concerned about spam. So then you're going to enter in an email address, Okay, so then it's like, oh, you get a registration key. So you want to register your registration key, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to get this big security thing. It's actually just a big sales funnel. It's all it is. Congrats, your anti-spam is installed. Okay, well, what was installed? I didn't see them install anything on my computer or my website on here. And bam, immediately right here, you're going to get ability to renew on here. Enter your spam on here, and they just immediately want to sell you on here. So that's what that whole test is. It's designed to take you, suck you in, make you believe, because they're telling half truths, right? They're just showing what? They're only showing that the first 6 have been reported as that. I don't even believe them at this point. But the last 6 parts of the address, which there could be at least 100,000 of these addresses out there, are definitely not spam. And we could take these sites and go through these over and over again with many other sites, and they'll show up clean every single time. So, well, maybe not every single time. I can't make that statement, but 99% of the time. So there's nothing wrong with these proxies on here. So I just wanted to go over that and kind of clear that up. So thank you. We'll talk to you on the next video or coaching call.